Jesus Christ, what did I ever do to Peyton Manning? What did I ever do to the Indianapolis Colts? I don't get this. I mean, I've been backdoored by Indianapolis 2 straight games, 2 straight 15-dime losers. Last Sunday, Indianapolis at home, -7. I bought down to 6.5. They allowed the Cincinnati Bengals to score with about 2.5 minutes to go. Bengals come back in that game. Colts only win by 6. And Peyton Manning has a dreadful game, his worst of the season, only 185 yards passing. Of course, yesterday, 15-dime play. New England Patriots laying about 4.5. I told you to buy down the half point in there. We were up 2 touchdowns. 17 points, actually. We were up in the fourth quarter. Manning, 2 straight late touchdown drives in the fourth quarter. They almost win the damn game outright. The Patriots finally come up for the stop. Big deal. The Patriots won. I don't give a damn. I was hoping they were going to lose at that point, because if I'm not going to win, let the damn team lose. Second straight week, the Patriots collapse in the fourth quarter. Didn't affect them when they had a monstrous lead against Pittsburgh 2 Sundays ago. But yesterday, of course, they win by 3. That wasn't good enough for me, even buying down the half point. So again, what did I ever do to Peyton Manning? Naturally, of course, hit another free pick yesterday. Hey, 5-1 with the free picks this weekend after cashing in with the Philadelphia Eagles last night against the Giants. Those free picks, geez, they've been like money in the bank for me here of late, as I've won 14 of my last 19 free picks. Which the good news and the bad news is, the good news is, you know, these free picks are the best of the worst, as I always say. The free picks are the picks which I'm not personally playing, but they were games that I considered playing before opting for another. So my opinion, my thought process, the way I'm handicapping the games in college and pro football, right there, 14-5, free pick run, college and pro football. As I said, that's the good news. The bad news, of course, is, again, I'm not personally playing any of these games. Yesterday, hit a 5-dime play on Jacksonville, 5-dime winner on Baltimore, 15-dime loser at -$1.30. However, on the Patriots, leaves me with a losing day. Hi everyone, Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Monday video report. Listen, quick reminder, if you did not use or take advantage of the money-saving coupon that I gave you yesterday, it is usable today as well. And that discount coupon code is DEAL25. DEAL, D-E-A-L, 25. No space between the word and the number. You can save $25 off of any single purchase you make today by using DEAL25 online today. If you didn't use that coupon yesterday, maybe you didn't even know it happened yesterday, you can use it today. Remember, these money-saving coupons and discounts and all these type of things I give you free are available only here, exclusively to those of you that are watching my daily video reports. Let's get busy here and break down your Denver-San Diego contest. I've given you free picks during that 14-5 run each of the last 2 Mondays, going with Cincinnati and Pittsburgh over, and Washington and Philadelphia over. Hell, the Eagles game last Monday was over the total, I think, by halftime, right? Yesterday, for only the 3rd time in 11 weeks this NFL season, the favorites actually had a winning week. Yes, the Chalks went 9-6 against the spread yesterday. That's the good news. The bad news is they've only won 3 out of 11 weeks so far this season. They're still 17 games under 500. Home favorites are 12 games under 500. And, of course, San Diego is the home chalk tonight, laying anywhere between 9 and 9.5 points in this contest. Your total sitting at 50.5 points as I give you this video report. Let's take a look at the game. San Diego coming in here with the number 2 defense entering the weekend, the number 2 defense in the NFL, giving up an average of just 21.9 points per game. Number 3 against the pass, number 4 versus the run. Chargers 3-1 straight up and against the spread at home this year. Monday nights over the years, 12-9 straight up, 14-7 against the spread when playing at home under the Monday Night Lights. As for the Broncos, coming here with the number 19 pass defense. That's what you've got to know in terms of this team defensively, because they've got to be able to somehow contain Phillip Rivers, because nobody's been able to stop Rivers this season, as he's on a record-setting pace, probably going to get over 5,000 yards passing. The Broncos only 13 sacks in 9 games this season, but Denver coming in here off a high note, beat Kansas City 49-29 at home last week. That game wasn't even as close as the final score indicated, as the Broncos were up 21-0 in the first quarter, 35-0 before KC even got on the board. Kyle Orton, very strong game again, 22 for 34 for 296 yards passing and 4 touchdowns in that contest. But really what made Orton so effective in that game was the ground game had its best game of the season for the Broncos. No Sean Marino, career-high 22 carries for a career-high 106 yards. Why the sudden resurgence of the ground attack? because the offensive line of the Broncos, the healthiest it's been all season, and Josh McDaniel finally able to put out the 5 starters on that offensive line that he intended to play from the start of the season. Now, in terms of otherwise, coming into this game, Denver, number 2 in terms of pass offense in the league because of Orton's exploits. They're averaging 22.6 points per game. But in terms of Monday nights, it doesn't matter whether it's Orton or John Elway or all the quarterbacks in between. Throw in Jake Plummer and a bunch of other guys. They are 6-13 against the spread over the years on the Monday Night Road. Before I get to your free pick here on the over-under, let me quickly point out a couple of handicappers I definitely owe props to. I mentioned them in my Sunday report. Craig Davis, NFL 100-dime winner, number 6 in a row, cashing in yesterday, the Green Bay Packers. So kudos to Craig. Tonight, by the way, FYI, 75-dime two-team teaser of the year on Denver-San Diego. 75-dime play, just as strong as his back-to-back Super Bowl winners on the Saints and the Cardinals. His 75-dime winner in Butler in the Final Four against Duke in the championship game this past April. That, what he has going tonight, plus a 25-dime bonus play in college basketball in Oklahoma and Kentucky. Kudos to Chris Jordan, who cashed in with his highest-rated play of the season for the second straight Sunday, 1,000-star winner on the Baltimore Ravens. Chris, this year, if you had bet just $1 for every unit that Chris Jordan released this year, you've won over $12,600. And over the past 4 years, $29,900 and some dollars. So he's looking to drive that figure over $30,000 tonight with another play on your Monday night contest. Anthony Redd, big day yesterday, goes 5-2, clears 102 dimes net profit, now up 332 dimes in the NFL this season. He has his 20-dime winner number 4 in a row on your Monday night side. The only bad that I can point out yesterday, other than Peyton Manning screwing me, is Derek Mancini, a guy that I've talked about nonstop over the past few weeks. Guys, I always tell you the good and the bad. Total transparency here. Listen, Derek lost yesterday. Was shooting for his second ever 100-dime play in the NFL. Arizona could not get the job done, or excuse me, St. Louis could not get the job done at home against Atlanta, so Derek loses that game. But let's point out the positive here. Derek Mancini, over the last 33 days, 26-9-1 overall. And despite losing that 100-dimer yesterday, he's still plus 359 dimes net profit those last 33 days. Still up over 720 dimes since June, and still 5-1 with those 100-dime plays. And they've all come since June. So, still winning money, although he had a bad one yesterday. Now, for your free pick tonight, I'm saying go ahead and play the over for the 3rd straight Monday. As you know, with your free picks, I told you earlier, I've won 14 of my last 19 in college and pro combined. Wisconsin, NC State, Tennessee, Arkansas for a second straight Saturday sweep. The Eagles last night, 5-1 this weekend, 14-5 overall run. Back-to-back Monday night total winners on Cincinnati, Pittsburgh over, Washington, Philly over tonight. I think you play San Diego and Denver over. Listen, the over has been the rage in the NFL here for the last 9 weeks. The overs are 77-49. 77-49 over run the past 9 weeks in the pros. Monday night totals over the past 3 years, currently 26-16-1. Over the last 43 Monday night games. The Broncos have gone over in 12 of their last 14 games dating back to last season. The Chargers have gone over in 9 of their last 13 at home. So tonight, I think the wise investment is to go again with the over for the 3rd straight game on Monday night. Once again, that total is set at 50.5. Look for this one to go over somewhere in the neighborhood of 53 to 55 points. That's your free pick for Monday. Again, remember, if you did not take advantage of the money-saving coupon from Sunday, you can use it again today. Save $25 off of any single purchase simply by using DEAL25, D-E-A-L, and the number 25, no space between them. Enter that when prompted in your shopping cart, and you'll save $25 off any single purchase price today. Good luck, everybody. Al DeMarco here, and I'll catch you again on Tuesday.